I I had one. I'll tell you my nightmare subcontractor story real quick. So I had this guy, he'd been working with me a while. I was really, really dependent on him, and I had a lot of stuff going on that, like had to be done kind of stuff. I had like some tight deadlines with some rental property and people moving in and stuff. And he'd apparently got, well, it's like 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. My phone is blowing up from an unknown restricted number. And
Okay.
finally I answered because I don't get many calls at 9:30, 10 o'clock at night other than, every occasional friend and, family member, my mom, stuff like that. So I
Mhm.
answer the call. It's from the Horry County Jail. And so apparently he went to a bar, and I don't know all the details, but he got in a fight at the bar, and he got beat up pretty good. And and he was drunk on top of it. So the cops show up and stuff, and of course, um, it was his word against like five other people's words because they were all buddies, and he was he was not the local bar friend that was there every night.
Right.
And so he's drunk and he's trying to explain to the cops, and he starts screaming at the cop. Next thing he knows, he gets tased down.
Oh no.
He gets tased, and then he gets arrested. And like I grew up, my dad was a contractor, and I'd seen him deal with stuff like this growing up, and employees getting arrested and stuff. And I was like, I'm never going to deal with that. And then he calls me, and I'm like, oh shit, I got to have this stuff done in the morning.
Oh no.
So I ended up having to go bail him out of jail and all this stuff because I had to have stuff done. So I went and I had to figure out the whole bail's bondsman process and all that stuff. And man,
Wow.
then I guess at the peak of my buying and selling property and representing clients buying and selling, at one time I felt like I was dealing with so many subcontractor issues that were similar. I had a bail's bondsman that I had her number saved in my phone. We were like a first name basis, and it was like I would call and she's like, "Yeah, so who do you need out of jail?" And she'd just go bail him out and let them or me bring her money later on. Our relationship was basically a bail's bondsman line of credit. I felt like. so, so I'm one of the only realtors I know that had a line of credit with a bail's bondsman.
Yeah, I
And
haven't gotten to that point yet, but this is just the first, so I may
oh
have to call
man.
you for some pointers on that.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've seen some crazy stuff. I had guys working for me one day, and this one guy, he shows up, and he's got a flip flop on one foot and a shoe on the other, and both of his eyes are black, and he's got on sunglasses, and they're black around the sunglasses. And I go, my God, man, what happened to you? And he goes, man, of course he gave me this noble reason why he had to fight a guy at a bar. And I said, well, man, did
Yeah.
they pull you apart? And he goes, yeah, somebody jumped in and pulled me apart. And I go, thank God, he was about to kill you. And I looked down at that time and I go, dude, what happened to your foot? All of his toes were black. So I don't know if this guy stepped on his foot, but all his toes were broken. He couldn't wear a shoe. And I'm going, Jesus,
Oh.
are you guys going to be able to work today? I mean, are you guys going to be able to work? You guys, I mean, all of them are beat up. I don't know if they fought one another or what the deal was, but yeah, subcontractors are always fun. That's my, and there's always some insane story dealing with them. I feel like, and like I said, either there's